All right. So the question that I've been getting the most since very long um, is a simple one that's been asked by me. अब सभी हर बच्चे ही पूछो almost. um, is about May, June, or October, November. So just before starting off with this question, I know this is yeah. So yeah, it's I can get your query giver. Don't worry, Ayan. So this is being asked by me since long, and I thought that it's being at the right time to before we start off with um, the session. You should know what we should be appearing in and how is it the right way or not. So I'm gonna because a lot of you have been asking me this question, and I've been getting so many queries from this. So that's why I thought it was the right time right now कि मैं इसको मैं बिल्कुल proper जवाब दे दूं इसका मैं. May, June and October, November में जो the first question that I get obviously is the difficulty level. कि sir, is it a good difficulty level is the same or not? देखो बेटा, I cannot comment on this. It's just myths. It's like दोनों की बिल्कुल ही सेम ही होता है. It's just an instance that at times you get an easier paper. For example, this year around we got जो खालिद हुसैन का नॉवल है काइट रनर, उसका जो है जी वो आ गया, पैसेज आ गया, which obviously a lot of students have been a thorough reader of it. So I mean ऐसी ये मतलब उनकी छक्का लग गया. एट का अगर अक्टूबर नंबर में ऐसा हो जाता है. सो आई एम नॉट वन ऑफ दोस पीपल हु विल से यार इसकी डिफिकल्टी लेवल वगैरह की मसला है, ये वो है फला डमा का. द बिगेस्ट रीजन of students going for May, June, or no, for going for October, November सेशन इज, जो वो बोलते हैं मेजर रीजन जो है वो मुझे पता चलता है कि जी वर्कलोड. देखिए जी, आई वांट टू shed light on this, who can go for October, November or not. So there are certain people who I would suggest that they should go for October, November. So workload for me is not an issue. वर्कलोड जो है पहला मसला जो है सबसे बड़ा मसला, मैं मतलब रीजंस पे आया था अक्टूबर नंबर के. One number is workload. Workload for me is not an issue. Why? Because I have devised the entire syllabus in a way that if you only take 2 hours classes per week starting from July, which we obviously have started off from the very first day, then you have nothing to worry about. Everything will be covered in the class. So all you have to do is just make sure till the last day of your papers, take out 2 hours in the class. This is only for the obviously the May June वाले बच्चे की बात कर रहा हूँ, अक्टूबर नंबर की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ अभी मैं. अगर अगर आप मई जून के लिए जा रहे हैं, so you relax completely. Everything will be done within the class. You have nothing to worry about. So that is the first and the biggest reason that I get कि जी workload होता है, कोई workload नहीं है. Then obviously the second thing is your competency. If your English is above par, then you can go for it, yes. But who is going to judge this? For this, you will have to get it yourself judged. आपको you have to get judged, obviously, yeah, in other words, marked. You have to get yourself marked so that your teacher can recommend you कि हाँ भाई right now where do you stand, and after let's say July, August and September, because October के first week में we have the paper, right? So in these 3 months, yes, you can polish yourself. So competency is a very important thing. You need to make sure you get yourself judged or marked by your teacher. The best way I do it, I give students an essay to do. and on the basis of that essay, I mark the students or I advise. I would say I advise the student whether they should go for October number or not. It's my suggestion. You want to take it, fine. You don't want to take it, fine. So इसके लिए जरूरी है. The third part is if this is your last year of O levels, which means that probably you gave all papers or few papers and you are getting done with O levels in October November. So what happens is at times a lot of students वो AS के पेपर जो है उनके डिले हो जाते हैं. O level के पेपर 11th year last year होता है पेपर का उनका. And अभी let's stick to the question. The question is whether we should go for October November or May June. IGCSE, GCE, O levels, first language, second language, everything I will explain in these two classes. यही होगा. I'll I'll make sure I'll explain everything to you so that your mindset is clear at least. क्या मुझे करना क्या है? A lot of you have been getting a lot of questions from the admin as well. Sir, we students are asking, should we go for first language or second language? What's the difference? What is that? And the edXL, ये वो फलाना वागा, everything. So before we start off with your O levels, I'm not one of those teachers कि जी start हुआ बिस्मिल्लाह रहमान रहीम चलो भाई पहला topic चलो भाई start हो गया करना. No, you are appearing in you will be this is a stepping stone of the one of the most important part of your life. And it cannot be just go. No, you to have a proper strategy. Accordingly. So the last year, for example, number, then you have no option. आप फिर तो ये काम करना ही करना है हर हाल में. देखो बेटे, the paper cost is almost 32,000 rupees right now as we speak. अभी इस वक्त पाकिस्तान. अब तो सही आ रही है बस. Alright. So अच्छा, another thing मैं भी आपसे कुछ बात करूंगा of the online classes as well. So this is the first thing. 32K का पेपर है भाई पाकिस्तान के हिसाब से. I don't know about Middle East and everywhere because a lot of students are sitting over here. So you need to make sure भाई it's a very expensive paper. 32,000 rupees is at times what a normal a peon or a guard or a domestic labor is earning over here, the entire month's salary of a person who's trying to do this. The driver वाला 32 35 के अंदर काम कर रहे होते हैं यहाँ पर. So it's a very big amount of money that's going in. So you need to make sure that you have got it secured. The money secured, your very hard earned money of your parents, it's secure, and then accordingly your grade is secured as well. तो सिर्फ पैसे के बारे में नहीं सोचना, हमें ये भी देखना है कि यार कि हमारा जो है ना जो पैसा है उसके साथ साथ हमारा ग्रेड भी सिक्योर हो रहा नहीं हो रहा. सो द anyone who's going for October November, I will suggest कि please get in touch with me. October November का हमारा ग्रुप बना हुआ है, उस पर मैं एक essay डाल दूंगा. You'll write this essay ईमानदारी से, with all the honesty, write it down, send it to me. I'll go through it and I'll advise you कि भाई are you the right person or not. इफ यू थिंक कि जी नहीं सर बोलने इधर मैं कर लूंगा इंशाल्लाह माशाल्लाह सुभान अल्लाह, तो भाई आपकी मर्जी है, आपके पास है, मैं आई कैन नॉट डू इट राइट. बिकॉज इसमें आपको याद नहीं कर सकते. इंग्लिश के अंदर यू कैन नॉट नो लर्न एनीथिंग. इट्स अ स्किल बेस्ड थिंग. यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस a lot. You have to practice a lot, and that is the reason that you have to do it. All right. Mashallah. So beta this was it for the May June and the October वाला part, जिसको मैं समझता हूँ कि you need to make the right decision before going for May June or October number, because at times the wrong decision can take things horribly sideways. So whenever you're making the decision, make sure you are aware of all of this.